Alrighty, I've been driving my car from 100% for a couple of weeks down to 52 kilometers left, and I'm at 9% remaining. This is the Hyundai Kona 2019 model. Just had a battery replacement. It takes a very long time to drive 91% of the charge, so I've been wanting to see how far that would go. The charger I want to go to is Coochin Creek, and it is 43 k's away and involves a little bit of highway, so hopefully we make it. Okay, I'm on the road. 45 kilometers range, 42 kilometers to drive, including some highway. It's going to be close. It's going to be close to zero for sure, and that's what I'm trying to check, how far I can actually drive on a full charge, and this is going to definitely put that to the test. Warning, 8%. Warning number 1. Alright, shit's getting real. The dash doesn't even show the range anymore, but when it did drop, I was getting the same amount of range as it is to the charger, so it was about 26 and 26, and now we're 23. So fortunately there's a bit of roadworks, and this is normally a 100 zone, so I'm just gonna, the turtle's on the dash, I'm gonna take it easy and see if I can make it, but it's gonna be touch and go, that's for sure. It's like traffic at 8 o'clock at night. A crash right before the charger, what are the chances? It's gonna let me get there at least, I think. 1.8 k's to go. Alright, we're finally moving a little bit faster. I'm 1500 meters away. Surely we can make it from here. Just sitting at the 30 k's an hour. That's what the traffic's travelling at. I mean, I was stationary for ages just then. Still no idea how much range I've got. Saying 1.3 kilometers remaining. Have a look. 1%. I haven't seen a car crash. I'm not sure what's going on. Just got to make it over the overpass and to the charger.
Turn right onto Johnston Road, then take the exit. Take the exit, then your destination will be on the right.
Okay, we're real close now. Really close. There's the charger over there. There's a couple of cars there actually.
Your destination is on the right.
We're nearly there. Ah, there's a charger free too, thank God. And we made it. We made it. Fucking hell. Oh, 1% remaining. 1% remaining. Like nothing. So 57195, and we've got to take off my odometer rating when I first started. But we're here. Going to my EV app. And I'm on number 2 of HB001. Begin charge. Payment accepted. Let's see what the charger has to say. Hopefully it works alright. Sometimes it takes a little second. There we go. 1% confirmed. Voltage 298. Oh, goodness. So stressful. Hello again. We're at Coochin Creek where they have 350 kilowatt chargers. I've come here especially to use these chargers because I've driven very low and I'm charging up to 100%. Now that I've just had my battery replaced, they've done a software update. I want to see if they've done anything to the charge curve. I did this same test 3 years ago when I first got the car, so I want to compare the results. On top of that, I've also been recording, I charge at home right up to 100%, and I wanted to see with the new battery how far that would actually get me in the real world. I haven't been hypermiling or anything like that, just driving normally to work. I've been recording all the data just to see how the consumption was working, whether temperature made a difference, how many stoplights on the way to work and home from work, all that type of thing. I'll make that data available for you if you find that type of thing interesting. But how far did I manage to get? Well, on the odometer reading, which is the only one that I'm going off, I managed 571 kilometers of actual driving, not just GOM range. So let's have a look on the screen at the 2 charge sessions, the one from 3 years ago and the one from tonight at the same time. One thing that seemed different tonight was that the Kona managed to stay at 75 kilowatts for a long period. It seemed longer, but it may not have been. I haven't analysed this data yet, but the shelves seem to be in a similar spot, around about 58 kilowatts at 58%, bit of a rule of thumb there. And then once it gets a bit like 70, 72%, then it drops right down, and then that's when you should really stop the charge if you can make it to the next charger. I did hold off a long time on getting my software updates because I didn't want the pause on the charging session, and tonight was the first time I've ever seen that in action. It was meant to pause for 10 minutes, but I don't think it actually paused for that long. So that's going to be an interesting thing to analyse, how long it actually paused for. It paused at 90%. So look, I'm never going to DC fast charge to 90% because it's just too slow. So it's not really going to be much of a bother. But Hyundai seem to think that that's necessary to check the cells that they're not going to catch on fire. So the final result is 70 kilowatt hours and 102 minutes. I'm going to analyse the bottom percentage and the top percentage because to me it looked like it went from 98 to 100 very quickly. It did that in the first video, so I'll have another look at that again and bring that to your attention. That certainly was a close call. Driving under 1% is certainly not recommended. If I hadn't have had any roadworks or traffic on the highway, I'm not quite sure I would have made it. That was certainly handy, being able to drive 60 or under just for that last bit. Not recommended, and it's not actually ever recommended to drive to 0 and then charge to 100 either. I'm just doing that for the purposes of these videos and to be educational. So a little shout out to EV Networks. This site has done a good job once again. Just plugged in and the charger worked and there was no issues. So good job there. Thanks guys, I hope you found something in here educational, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, back in the car after the charge. Let's have a look. Should be at 100% on here. Yep, 100%. And 610 kilometers. Well, we just proved 571 was the full range pretty much. You're not going to get much more out of it than that, so I'll take 610 with a grain of salt like you should with any GOM.